chose GPS because for a few reasons. It has a very deep bench of experts and practitioners. Many of them have had very solid private and public sector experience. I think it's also important to choose a program where you have professionals that bring a lot of experience to the program, and that's what GPS has. I think the West Coast location can't be beaten because it's really nice to be studying and to look up and sort of see the beach right in front of you. And it's great for my kids too. I find San Diego extremely friendly, diverse, and child-friendly.
I chose GPS because I really had my heart set on a public policy program because there's a wide range of useful skills that it offers. But I did want that international focus, and GPS is one of only a handful of schools that have that combination. And it's also maybe the only school that also has a strong focus on data analysis, which is just completely required skill these days.
So I chose to come to GPS for several reasons. First of all, I really wanted to increase my quantitative toolkit, but also since I'm interested in focusing on the US-Mexico bilateral relationship, I was really interested in working at the Center for US-Mexican Studies, which is the top public policy center in the country focusing on bilateral issues. I was also attracted to GPS's position on the border because I'm really interested in learning more about the border dynamics between San Diego and Tijuana.
So I decided to come to GPS because it's got a very strong quantitative approach. Also, it has a very solid environmental approach. David Victor's here. We've got Scripps right next door. There's a lot of opportunities to interact with professors from STEM fields. You can understand a lot the more engineering side or natural science side of climate change policy. And in general, it's got a very interdisciplinary approach to a lot of issues. So that's one of the reasons why I picked GPS.
Looking at all the international affairs programs, UCSD had the strongest quant-based international affairs program of the ones that I was applying to. So once I got the acceptance, it was where I wanted to go. And the professors here are awesome. They're really big on numbers and data, and that's what I'm interested in analyzing and kind of using to create this transition or merging of careers. So yeah, that's why I chose UCSD.
So I chose GPS, and particularly the Masters in Chinese Economic and Political Affairs, because like a lot of people who I'm sure are interested in this program, I had a lot of experience in China. I spoke pretty good Chinese, but I found that I really wanted to take my career to the next level. And GPS, first of all, has a really deep pool of experienced Chinese faculty. That Barry Naughton is a distinguished professor in Chinese Economic Affairs. There's just a wide pool of talent to draw from and learn from. Secondly, GPS has a very strong quantitative approach to public policy. Coming from a background in international studies, I found that I didn't have the experience in number crunching that I really wanted to make informed policy decisions. So GPS's approach in learning about China with a quantitative lens, I think, is really important.
I chose GPS because I found faculty that aligned in my two interest areas, and that was the climate change environmental side as well as Latin America. I also really appreciated the quantitative focus that GPS has. I came from a less quantitative intense background, but I thought grad school was the time to really focus and develop those skills, because when else am I going to do that? And I am from Arizona, so I need sunshine, and San Diego has plenty of it.